Everybody. I want to talk about playing blues in F sharp on a C chromatic harmonica. Um, and I am not going to do an exhaustive treatise on the subject. In fact, I am going to limit this to the first three holes of a 12-hole chromatic harmonica in the key of C. And I'm going to show you some things. I'm just going to teach you a blues. Okay? One of the reasons why I'm not going to go in depth with this is I have this harmonica method for sale. By the way, the DVD is on sale. There's a streaming version that is at a set price. I decided to drop the price of the DVD because if you've ever ordered this kind of media, you know, maybe you want 300 copies, but they always talk you into doing 1,000 because it's just the most economical way to do it. It's like, well, for $50 more, you can get 1,000. So anyway, I don't know what's going to happen in the future of media, but people are generally moving away from physical media. So I'm ready to reduce my inventory of DVDs. So check out my website, chromaticlessons.com. Anyway, this is volume 1. There is no volume 2 yet. And there's no volume 3. But basically, I cover in each of the volumes. So volume 1, I cover 4 keys. Volume 2, I'm going to cover 4 more keys. Volume 3, I will complete the 12 keys, right? So that's my approach, real comprehensive. Let's learn to play the chromatic in all of the keys. However, I feel there's a great deal of value of just parking in one key and getting comfortable. Just like for us as blues harp players, that's what we do with cross harp. We spend a bunch of time in cross harp and we get acquainted with it. So there's no hurry to learn all of the keys on the harmonica. However, let's just talk about F sharp a little bit today. And the reason why I'm not going to do an exhaustive treatise on this is because if I get around to doing volume 3, I'm going to have blues in F sharp as one of the topics. So I'm not going to go all into it. But let's talk about what we can do with the first 3 holes of a 12-hole chromatic harmonica in the key of C, standard tuned, with a blues in F sharp. And I'm going to show you a thing here. We're just going to push the slide in, and I want you to play the bottom 3 draw notes. Then I want to focus your attention to the fact that hole number 2 draw with the slide in is F sharp. So this is home base. Then we have the major 6th is the hole below it. The major 3rd is the hole above it. So let me play this blues for you. This is 12 bars. I'm just gonna play it and I'll teach it to you. 1, 2. That's it. 3 holes. And it's mostly holes 1, 2, 3 draw. Now, I'm adding an inflection here, and there's 2 ways to do this. You could do a slide grace note. So this first note, I'm playing a D sharp. You could attack the note without the slide and then push the slide in. Then for the A sharp, the major 3rd, you could do the same grace note. I'm hitting an A natural and then pushing it in. This time around, playing the same figure, but I'm going to flat that 3rd to an A. Playing an A is easy. It's just hole 3 draw, no slide. So we've been playing, look at the slide here. This time around, no slide for A. These are all draw notes. Anyway, back to this basic figure and putting this inflection in. The slide grace note is just a really cool feature in this key. And there's different keys on the chromatic harmonica where these slide inflections can really shine. C sharp is an example of another key where we can do a lot of these grace notes. And there's some keys where you can do grace notes on the third, and I have a whole video on playing grace notes on slide grace notes on the third, so check that out on my YouTube channel. Or the fifth. Anyway, the other thing that you can do instead of those slide grace notes is you can bend the pitch a little bit. So I can go, I'm putting a little bend on the D sharp, and I'm putting a bend on the A sharp. I'm going wow wow. Little bend on the flat 3. And you could do combinations of the slide grace note and the bend. And the chromatic harmonica is pretty pliable. You can bend the notes. You just don't want to put as much pressure as you do on a diatonic harp. But anyway. In fact, I could play the flat 3 without pulling the slide out. So check this out. I'll play the tune and I won't play an A natural. I'll play an A sharp, but I'll bend it down. Did you hear that? On the 5 chord, we are going to switch to a blow note. This is hole 3 blow. Hole 3 blow, the slide stays in, it's a G sharp. This blues that I'm playing, it's a little bit like, I can't remember the first way that I played it, so I did something 5, 4, 1. Or you could go. That's going F sharp, G sharp. The slide stays in, hole 2 draw, hole 3 blow. So that's it. There's some important notes in the F sharp blues that I left out, like we never got to C sharp, which is the 5th of the key. That's like super basic. There's also some turns you can do in this key. But I'm just going to leave it here. We'll just wait until volume 3.